Hey guys, so interesting day at work today. I did wind up having half a day. Now, with my company, I got to say my company treats us really well. They're not big on half days. They like holidays. They like the holidays. I only have a few because it's in medical. We don't want to harm any patients. But you know what? They're not really big on half days. But today we got a half day. And honestly, all it took was the building next to us to be collapsing. Hey, worked out great. I was out by 11. Um, Not even kidding. In case you haven't heard, there is a building on 42nd Street in Manhattan, which apparently is caving in on itself. Now, by the way, let me say it is really great. It's the Pfizer building, which they're now turning into residential housing. The Pfizer building that has somehow absorbed the feeling of Pfizer of, wait, we're going to be used to help the public instead of make money? Fuck it! Collapse! Implode! 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 But anyway, all jokes aside, yeah, so what happened was a fun-filled day. My fiance drove me to work today, and as we're approaching my job, we see all these construction people outside. I mean, and I'm not just talking like 50 of them. I'm talking like hundreds of them. We're talking about for like 2, 3 blocks, okay? Now, honestly, I saw this, and at first I was worried, but then I thought, honestly, if there's another couple blocks filled with Indians, another couple blocks filled with police, you know, maybe they'll start doing YMCA. I don't fucking know, okay? It's 7 fucking 30 in the fucking morning. I haven't had my coffee. I've had 2 fucking cigarettes. I haven't even eaten yet. And now I gotta go to work and see all these construction guys out. Now, knowing me, you would think, Ed, when your fiance stopped the car and you saw all these construction guys outside, wouldn't you go, nope, 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 take me home. Take me home. Wouldn't you say that? Fuck no. You know why? Here's why. I'm a fucking stupid New Yorker, and I knew something funny was going to happen out of this shit. I didn't know what. I thought it was a strike. Once again, I thought maybe I would hear a flash mob of YMCA. I don't know. So anyway, I go into the building. I talk to the security guy. I'm like, hey, listen, buddy, what's going on? There's all these construction workers. Oh, there's a problem across the street. The building they're, redoing as residential housing. I'm like, a problem at this 35-story building they're redoing. Yeah. Okay, just to be clear, by problem you mean like labor dispute, or do you mean building about to go? Because I've done this before. When I go to work one day and then all of a sudden big tall buildings start exploding. Mind you, there are no planes around, thank God. But still, is there anything I should worry about? No. Just go upstairs. You sure? Yeah. Just go upstairs. It's fine. All right. So I go upstairs. I'm sitting there. One of my coworkers we're talking about. We're talking about all the rumors we've heard on the way up. We sit down. We're waiting for another one of our coworkers who is not allowed to come down the block for safety reasons. We're both looking at each other like, uh, we're in the block now. Yes, apparently the NYPD stopped one of my coworkers, my senior technician, from coming down the block at first because it might be unsafe. It might be unsafe to walk down the exact same block I was in approximately 5 minutes earlier. That I am currently in a building where if something explodes, goes, woo, we get crushed by. Yeah, okay. But is there any reason to worry? We asked the curtain. Is there any reason why? No. That's just a minor problem. Well, what's the problem? Is it a labor dispute? Is it like something collapsed? No. What's the problem? Somebody might have ran a truck into something. Wait, what? Yeah. No, one of the construction guys said that somebody ran a truck into one of the beams and. Uh, How long have you been in New York? I'm just saying, first time this happened in the World Trade Center, that was kind of a test run. Do we need to shit our pants and run? I can do both simultaneously, okay? All right, but no, is there a reason? No, there's no reason to worry. Okay, so we're doing our jobs. I'm an IT guy. I'm helping users. I'm calling users. I'm prepping laptops. And my fiance texts me. And she's like, yeah, apparently the support beams, the building next to you are collapsing. I'm like, that's good. How bad? 5 floors have basically collapsed in on themselves. What? 5 floors have collapsed in on themselves. Once again, we call security. Yeah, listen, buddy, we're hearing that 5 floors right next door have went. Is there any reason to worry? Do we need to get the fuck out? Oh no, we'll let you know we're evacuation. The police says it's fine. Okay. So listen, if I'm supposed to leave now, that's cool though, right? If we just say, you know what? Don't want to play no more. Fuck it. We're out. That's cool, right? Nope, nope, nope. You have to stay in place. Why? It's just not safe. But it's safe for us to be in the building. Yeah. And I can go outside and get a cigarette? Yeah. And I can go outside and smoke my cigarette? Right. In the exact same place you just said it wasn't safe. Exactly. Okay. So we're getting back to work. I'm thinking more and more, hey, fuck it. Day drinking time. So all right. I'm helping a user, whatever, and I get a ping on Facebook. Company has not said a single thing, mind you, regarding this. I get something on my Facebook that basically not only have 5 stories collapsing each other, but buildings around that are known to have people working in them have been evacuated. We're like, now let me explain this to you. I don't mean I work in the same area. I mean, if I look at the window, same way I'm looking at you right now, the building is closer than you. And by the way, put your penis back in your pants. I don't understand why you're masturbating to this. I don't. I mean, maybe you get off of my videos. I don't know. So, all right. So we're sitting there going, I think they forgot about us. Once again, still have not had any communication. The one thing I do get a kick out of is this is the day that VPs decided to come in for no apparent reason. Literally, they just decided we're starting to bring people back to work, and they just decided, you know what, IT's not ready for us. We're just going to show up and see what happens. Well, you know what happens? Apparently, what fucking happens is the building next door to you almost collapses, or at least 5 floors collapse in and on themselves. So we're looking on the window, we're seeing little bits of metal, we're just like, oh, motherfucker. Okay, he's called security. Is there any reason? No. Oh, of course there's not. Okay, I think I've seen this movie once before. Might have been sometime in September, maybe around early 2000s. I don't know. So I'm like, all right. So we're working. We're just basically waiting for a letter, from our company, basically saying to the staff that works in this building, please put your head between your legs, kiss your ass goodbye, and notify your manager if you're going to be out tomorrow. Anyway, about 15 minutes after this, apparently somebody with the NYPD or with the building or with both decides, I think we still got IT guys up there. We might need them to fix shit. Get them out. All right, so now we got an evacuation order. All right, time to go. Time to evacuate. Now, for anybody who doesn't know, I still have a hole in my foot. I'm not walking that well. But that's okay. You know what? We're on the 6th floor, so downstairs was upstairs. I'd be dead, motherfucker. No, but all jokes aside, so it's like, okay, I'm walking really slow. Okay, there's one coworker in front of me. Now, here's the thing. Of my team, I'm basically the white guy. Now, my coworkers, as people who have grown up in the 80s and 90s and early 2000s, oh god, I'm fucking old, have seen movies from the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s. Movies about disasters. Movies where you don't want to be the not white guy and going first. That's not good. So next thing I know, my job changes. I have gone from being an IT technician, system administrator, to a canary in a tunnel. It's send the white guy down first. If he dies, we know it's not safe. It's like, motherfuckers. So I'm lipping down. I got this one guy, one of my coworkers actually is black ahead of me. And he's just like, hey, well, as he's looking back at me, he's like, look, I run a lot faster than you. I figure with your lip, I'm good, okay? So if something happens to you, I'll get away. And I'm just sitting there, I'm like, motherfuckers. Send the injured Irish Jew first. Really? All right, fine. So we get downstairs, we get out of the building. We're still on the same fucking block. We're all going, what the fuck is the point? It's not that we don't want to, not that we want to go back up by any stretch of the imagination, but we don't want to stand here. You know why we don't want to stand here? Because we're standing here, and here's the building that's might collapse. So we're here, the building's here. Or rather, we're here, building's here. Just saying, motherfuckers! So anyway, so finally, building's like, no, so you can't go anywhere else. Just stay where you are so we can... The cops start screaming at us, get the fuck out! The building's like, no, we're like the police and say, no, they're not. Get the fuck out! The building guys are like, okay, get the fuck out! It was just like... Now, to the best of my knowledge, at the time of this recording, the building's still standing. Like I said, 5 floors did kind of go down on each other, like a drunken Alabama on his cousin. Uh, but yeah, fun day. So I'm leaving, and I'm basically, we're all on like 2 blocks over. We're talking about things. I'm like, all right, I'm assuming we're dismissed. And they're like, yeah. I'm like, okay, good. And I'm like, just to make things clear, if anybody wants to say work from fucking home, I have a rule of thumb. When a building right next to the building I'm working in is about to collapse, and everybody's telling me to stay in the building until it's like, holy shit, we forgot about them. I ain't working from home, motherfucker. I'm drinking. Unfortunately, I'm still on the White Claw. I'll have beer again one day. Ooh. You know what? We were supposed to have a party at work. I should have just stayed in the fucking basement and drank that beer. So anyway, guys, that is life in New York. Yes, that is right. New York City, where one day you'll be stuck at work, really wishing you weren't there, thinking there might be a Village People performance for no apparent reason, and then going, what the fuck is wrong with everybody? Let us just leave. Still waiting on the email from my office. Tomorrow's going to